Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of Tuesday, the 10th of July, 2018. Essence. Sweet children, keep a picture of Shiv Baba in a little room. Go there again and sit in front of it and talk to Baba, and your remembrance will then remain throughout the whole day. Question. What new and unique type of love can only be experienced at the confluence age? Answer. To love the Father who has no image is a new type of love. You understand that incorporeal Baba, the one without an image, has come into the corporeal one. You are sitting in front of him. At the confluence age, you receive love directly from God. This love is new and unique. You have loved bodily beings throughout the whole cycle. Now, love the bodiless Father. Such love can only exist at the confluence age. Song. Who has come to the door of my heart in the early morning? In Hindi, it is कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वार? Om Shanti. You children understand that the unlimited Father is without an image. We have now come to Baba and are sitting with him with this new type of love. This is known as new love. Children only receive God's love once. You children can understand that we all definitely remember the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. He sits and teaches us children. That incorporeal Baba, the one without an image, has entered this one. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the Father of us souls. We have now come to know and recognize him. This love is unique. In fact, love normally only exists between bodily beings, but that one is bodiless, without a body. You are sitting in front of him. He comes and teaches you with great love. So, this is a new aspect. Previously, all the desires you had were to receive wealth or a palace. All of those desires have now changed. Your desires compared to those of the whole world have changed. We are now making effort to become the masters of the world through Baba. You are now sitting personally in front of him. You understand that he is Shiva, the Father of all souls, the purifier. It is that one whom you have to remember. You are now sitting personally in front of him. You have the enthusiasm in your hearts that you are to claim your unlimited inheritance from the unlimited Father. Baba is so unique. He is without an image and so wonderful. No one else knows this. Only you know how the Father comes and makes you belong to him and teaches you. So, what method can you create so that you continue to remember the Father again and again? The Father advises you. Each of you should keep a picture of Shiv Baba in your home. On seeing Shiv Baba's picture, you will understand that the unlimited Father, the purifier, has come to establish the pure world. We are claiming our inheritance of self-sovereignty of heaven from him as we did 5,000 years ago. Souls understand that they will go to heaven and rule their kingdoms through bodies. This is something we never even dreamt of. That one has now come. Therefore, make a little room and keep a picture of Shiva there and right. Baba has come. He has to come to establish heaven, to change the residents of hell into the residents of heaven. If you continue to look at Shiv Baba again and again, you will remember him. Some people put a photograph in a locket around their necks. They even put a photo of their husbands around their necks. A similar thing is also being prepared for you, children. To remember the Father from beyond is something unique. Stop remembering everyone else and remember the one Father. Just as people on the path of devotion make a little room or a shrine in their homes for worship, in the same way, on the path of knowledge, make a small room and just keep a picture of Shiv Baba there. Human beings believe that the Murli of the Brahma Kumaris frees you from vice. Oh, but this is very good. Vice definitely has to be renounced in order to become pure. They become upset and ask, "Why do you renounce devotion?" Acha, we do devotion, but only of the one and none other. Break your intellect's yoga away from the company of others. Your war is with Maya. You remember the Father, and Maya tries to break the connection. We receive our inheritance from Shiv Baba. Continue to have remembrance in this way. If you continue to look at Shiv Baba, your little room will become paradise. Meera too had visions of paradise when she did devotion. It was Shiv Baba who granted her visions. It has now entered your intellects that we are becoming the masters of the world through Shiv Baba. People on the path of devotion don't know what Shiva does or why they sacrifice themselves to him. You understand that Shiv Baba is the highest of all, and that he is called the Supreme Soul, Paramatma. Surely something new would be received from God. He is called Heavenly God, the Father. Shri Krishna exists in heaven. He cannot be called a father. He is a child. The incorporeal Father is the one who establishes heaven. He is not a bodily being. In fact, nowadays they call everyone Father. They even called Gandhi Bapuji, that is Father. However, those of other religions would not call him that. They don't understand the meaning of that. You understand that the Bapuji of everyone is Shiv Baba. Shiva is not Dada. He is Baba, and he resides in the incorporeal world. People remember Krishna, but he is a resident of paradise. All bodily beings, rishis and munis, etc., have been there. God is incorporeal. He doesn't have a body. Because of the concept of omnipresence, no one's intellect works. The Father comes and opens the lock of your intellects. This is a new aspect here. In other spiritual gatherings, they do not understand that Shiv Baba is giving them knowledge. Only bodily beings sit there. You have the faith that you are listening to the incorporeal Father. Surely, it is only when the incorporeal one comes into the corporeal that he can introduce himself. The Father comes every cycle. He comes and makes you into the masters of the world. However, Maya still harasses you a great deal. She creates obstacles. Devils create obstacles in the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. Obstacles come when you become body conscious. Baba says, consider yourselves to be bodiless. We belong to Baba. Baba has come to take us back home. You have to shed your bodies and return home. Talk to yourselves in this way. Renounce remembering subtle and physical bodily beings. Let there be this firm faith. We souls have come from the supreme abode. We are residents of that place. We ruled the kingdom in the golden age for so many birds. We have taken 84 birds, and the play is now coming to an end. We have to return home. If there is any disturbance in your home, keep a picture of Shiv Baba in a little room. Brahmin priests tell women that they shouldn't worship Shiva. However, Shiv Baba comes especially for the mothers. Many pour water over a Shiv Lingam. The priests become very happy because it is the mothers who give the most money. It is the innocent mothers who have true feelings of devotion, whereas men are very unstable. They repeatedly go away. Their intellect yoga wanders a lot. However, a wife has a lot of attachment to her husband. You children understand that this is the land of sorrow. Baba, who creates the land of happiness, has now come. You have to invent methods for remembering the Father. He cannot be seen with these eyes. It is the soul that says, Shiv Baba is our Father. You will experience great happiness on seeing the picture of Shiv Baba. The yoga of you children has to be unadulterated. Keep a picture of Shiva and remember him again and again. Baba has also given you his own example of how much love he had for the picture of Lakshmi and Narayan. Then, one day, I thought, why is Lakshmi massaging his feet like a maid? That is not right. So, an artist was told to liberate Lakshmi from that. However, the picture of Narayan was kept in his pocket. One was kept in a pocket and another in the cash box. Baba would look at the picture again and again and become intoxicated. However, he would do that secretly so that no one was able to see him. Otherwise, they would say, what is this person doing? First he had love for Krishna, and then he left him and had love for Vishnu. Just as there is intense devotion, so your remembrance should be just as intense. There is great attainment through this, whereas they attain nothing by doing that. They only attain a little happiness for a temporary period, and they then have to make effort again in their next birth. Devotion and business both require effort. First, earn. Only then can you spend. Baba inspires you to make so much effort in this one birth that you experience its reward for 21 births. There will be no need to make effort there. You will remain constantly happy for 21 births. Therefore, should you not remember such a father who teaches you to make such effort? He says, stay in remembrance with every breath. Gurus tell their followers, rotate the rosary and continue to chant Rama, Rama, that's all. By chanting Rama's name, they have goose pimples. While chanting Rama, Rama, they start swaying in the intoxication. It is as though they have reached the land of Rama. Baba says to you, Let there be the soundless chant of remembrance of the one Shiv Baba, and let nothing else be remembered. However, Maya also opposes you. Maya doesn't oppose you on the path of devotion. This is the war between Maya and you children of God. Plays are also created in which they portray what God says and what Maya says. It is now the confluence age. Impure and vicious thoughts of Maya will continue to come. Some storms come with such great force that they blow human beings over and throw them far away. These storms are of Maya, Ravan. Baba continues to tell you methods to save yourself from them. You say, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul is teaching us Raj Yoga. If anyone asks you who inspired you to have renunciation and who your Guru is, tell him, it is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. There is no one else for whom God can come and inspire to have renunciation. Elsewhere, it is human beings who inspire other human beings. Here, the Father comes and tells you, renounce all the relations of bodies, including your own bodies. Renounce this old world and remember the new world. Sannyasis cannot say this. The old world is now to be destroyed in a practical way. Therefore, remove everyone from your intellect and link your intellects to the one Father. You are now engaged. If you remember a bodily being, your engagement is weakened. Renounce all other religions such as I am so and so, or I am this or that. Renounce all of that and consider yourself to be souls. You have now come to know about your 84 births. You should applaud because you are now to return home in great happiness. You shed a body and take another. Consider yourself to be souls. Previously, I, the soul, was beautiful, and I then took 84 births. I will now return home and then come back to rule in the kingdom of heaven. It is so easy to spin this discus of self-realization, that is Swadershan Chakra. Keep a picture of Shiv Baba in your pocket. Talk to him in this way. Baba, you have come. You are so sweet. You are our Baba. You used to talk to Krishna in this way on the path of devotion. First-class lockets, etc. of Shiva will be made of gold and silver. Poor ones will be given lockets of gold, and wealthy ones of silver. These mothers are very sweet. Villagers have very good feelings of devotion. Baba also becomes pleased on seeing his ordinary children. Krishna was known as a village urchin. In fact, Krishna cannot become a village urchin. He is the master of heaven. They have mixed up things about this one with those of Krishna. It is this one who has fully experienced village life. Therefore, neither Shiv Baba nor Krishna can be a village urchin. Yes, this Dada was an urchin in his childhood. He grew up in a village. The father has come once again and entered this ordinary body. Baba has explained the main aspect of how everything depends on remembrance. You should never forget remembrance. A lokic, physical child would never say that he forgets his father. Does a bride ever forget her bridegroom? It is impossible. This is the effort you children have to make. It is only by practicing remembrance constantly that your sins will be absolved. Otherwise, there will have to be the experience of punishment, and you will not become part of the rosary of victory. It is a wonder of the Father that He comes and uplifts the old, the poor, the uneducated, and downtrodden ones, the hunchbacks, etc., and makes them all belong to Him. In fact, there is no need for a picture, but Maya makes you forget, and this is why a picture is kept. It should remain in your intellect that you are going to Baba. We have seen the path to liberation and liberation in life, that is Mukti and Jivan Mukti. There are no other guides who can take us there. This is also known as Indraprasth, that is the court of Indra. If anyone impure comes and sits here secretly, he will become one with the stone intellect. Baba is the one who knows all the secrets. This Baba, that is Brahma, knows all the external things. That Baba, that is Shiv Baba, is able to know straight away whether anyone sitting here secretly is impure. Therefore, both the one who brings an impure person and the impure person who comes and sits here will experience punishment. Therefore, you must never bring impure ones here. The laws are very strict. Dirty and impure ones should not be allowed to sit here. Otherwise, you will have to experience very severe punishment. No cheating or stealing can carry on here. Both accounts of sin and charity remain with Dharamraj. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. The essence for dharana. Point number 1. Stop remembering everyone. Disconnect your intellect's yoga from everyone and stay in remembrance of the one Father. Make a little room for Shiv Baba and sit in unadulterated remembrance of Him. Number 2. Tell yourself these sweet things. Previously we were so beautiful. We have now completed 84 births and are going to return home happily. Talk to yourself in this way and spin the discus of self-realization, that is, become Swadershan Chakradhari. The blessing or Vardhan is, may you have a right to a high status by making your stage constant and stable with the remembrance of the One. Again, may you have a right to a high status by making your stage constant and stable with remembrance of the One. In order to make your stage constant and stable, remain constantly stable in the remembrance of One. If you remember anyone else instead of the One, then instead of having a constant and stable stage, your stage will become diluted, that is, the sweetness. If any other sweetness attracts you and your final moment comes at that moment, you cannot claim a high status. So, pay attention at every moment. Make the lesson of One constantly firm. One Father, the one time of the confluence age, and stay in a constant and stable stage, and you will claim a right to a high status. Slogan: those who accept the food of pure thoughts are the true Vaishnavas. Again, Those who accept the food of pure thoughts are the true Vaishnavas. Om Shanti.